Okay, so this will be a little bit different, but I was dispatched out to this house for an AC maintenance, but I showed up and they said they didn't have AC. No AC in the house. So couldn't be for AC maintenance. But then they got the homeowner and it was a call for boiler repair. So hopefully you enjoy watching the video. And here's a short clip of my cats. Well, it's not dinner time yet, but they wanted to eat. So, tuna, tilapia, and pumpkin recipe in broth today. Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay. Oh, there you go. You happy? You're supposed to eat. We're gonna watch you eat for a second. Hey, that's not yours. Okay, so I'm at a service call right now for a Bosch combi boiler. I think this, yeah, it's a singular 5200, and it is in rough shape. So I took the front cover off. This is where our igniter was. I took it out because it was sparking externally because the casing on it has become completely deteriorated, and that went around the igniter here. Our spacing is way off. I don't want to bend it and snap it and then they have no heat or hot water. So I'm going to clean it, replace the gaskets, and we'll order replacement flame rods. But got a cracked condensate pin there leaking down onto all the wiring down there. It stinks. Okay, so really lightly with my fingers, I was able to squeeze this together. And it's not perfect, and I'm not even going to try to get it perfect because I've snapped flame rods before trying to do this. I just want it to run in the meantime because I don't have a replacement part for it. But there were gaskets on top of the boiler, so I can at least put some fresh gaskets in for now so we don't have all this leakage here happening. And I cleaned off with a razor to make it nice and smooth there. And then I'm gonna put some electric tape around these connectors here, just to give it some sort of insulation, even though it's not this. Okay, so for right now, this will do, just to keep them from arcing. We got clean igniter, clean flame rod, and screwed in with new gaskets, as well as there's a new little cycless in there. The gasket came with it, so. Derek's grabbing the combustion analyzer. Let's pull this out of here. Clean that up too. And we'll run it in heating, even though it's summertime, because it's easier to just run it in heating from right here than to go run around and open fixtures. I'll just open up that box and jump out the TT. Okay, both zone valves are forced open. TT on the relay is jumped out. The roller is ready to do combustion analysis, so now we'll turn it on. I got my port open, and we'll see what happens. Still didn't light. See if these are tight. Yeah. Still hasn't kicked on. Okay, now we got flame. I had to adjust the igniter because it was touching the mesh up top. That's how warped it is. But now we're gonna do combustion test. Is the pump on? And we'll make sure that this is burning safely, and then we'll get the part numbers for the igniter and flame rod and figure out when we could get those, from where, and how much they cost. Okay, so I'm just going through the diagram, figuring out which parts it is that I need. So I'll need 203, 207, 206, and 210. Okay, so I just wrote an email out with my part numbers, copied and pasted from the parts diagram with boiler information just in case, and I'm going to send this to the supply and get pricing and availability on those components. And I'll just do a quick overview of the install here. So we got our gas line coming in 3/4 into the boiler. We have our domestic water lines in 3/4, our cold water in, our hot water out. No flush valves were installed here, so at some point somebody pressed in 2 boiler drains so that you could flush the domestic side of the heat exchanger. We got our 30 psi pressure relief valve, our 150 psi 210 degree temperature and pressure relief valve for the domestic water. Our closely spaced T's are up here for our primary loop manifolds. 1 circulator pump for 2 zone valves, both 3/4 supply and return. Low water cutoff here, 120 volt low water cutoff with a backup aquastat that's set for 210 degrees. Pressure reducing valve, backflow prevention device, extrawl number 30, expansion tank. Condensate drains into a bucket, which isn't great, but it is what it is. 2-inch PVC exhaust and 2-inch PVC fresh air. So we'll see if they go for replacing those parts, and maybe this boiler will run for a little bit longer, but not in great shape. Derek just said that this area creeps him out, and I agree. The first thing I said when I pulled up to this house was, I feel like I'm gonna get shot. And then I told Derek to go get my bulletproof vest from the back. Sketchy area, but homeowner was nice. I've been there before. I didn't remember it at first, but once I saw the boiler, I remembered. And we've done a bit of work there, but neglected equipment as usual. It's weird to be doing boilers in the middle of cooling season. Just did 3 AC maintenances, and then this was scheduled as an AC maintenance, but it was a no hot water. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching. Like the video if you liked it, comment any advice or criticisms or feedback, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.